Hello and welcome to another episode of Johnsequitur. Today we're going to be talking about parenting again because I'm such an expert. I'm not. First of all, I want to do some stuff I forgot to do on a previous episode. I want to go back to an episode I did on vaccinations. I did a piss poor job. I wanted the show to be just kind of opinions, not really a lot of heavy research. But, I did some research on that one, and I read basically the first thing that I found, and it was very poorly done. I don't really take back much of what I say, but I could have done more research in the other direction to see, how one correlates to the other, or if there is any validity to the claim that vaccinations are bad. Instead, I just gave a bunch of reasons why they're not and called everybody stupid. That's not really what the point is, especially calling people stupid. That's completely against what the whole point of the show is, and that is my least favorite episode. But I'm leaving it up because I'm not gonna back down from my stupidity. I own it. It's me being stupid. And sometimes when I look in this camera, it looks like I have a wandering eye. That is weird. Anyway, today's video on parenting is about shaming children and corporal punishment. I have looked up studies on it, and unfortunately it kind of goes both ways. Now, I can't personally find any merit of any kind in smacking a kid in any way, shape, or form. It can be done I'm not going to say that it can't be done in a constructive way. When I see it happen in real life, it's with an overly aggressive parent who obviously doesn't want a kid. That's what I see. It's what I personally see. It's not every case. And I'm sure some of you at home are like, that's not with me. No, it's not with me. Okay, fine. I haven't seen you personally do this. When I'm in a store, what I see is a kid doing something that the parent doesn't like, and the kid grabs the kid and just bam, like, okay. That's not teaching them anything. That's stopping them at the moment. Yes, it solves the problem in the moment. But I can say as a kid, when I got hit, I got pissed. Like, seriously fucking pissed. And when I was like 4 or 5 years old, pissed. And like aggressive. And I think I've spent most of my life, and I don't blame this on getting hit, but I have spent most of my life just hating losing and hating being second best and hating... I shouldn't compete in things because I get mad when I'm bested. And I've sort of always taken getting smacked as being bested because they can hit you and there's nothing you can do about it. Yes, it's to teach you a lesson. But sometimes when you're a kid, you don't get that lesson. What you get is a feeling of helplessness and anger. That was me. That's not necessarily every kid. And what I'm saying is, this probably is an effective way to do things with some kids. But if you have to continuously smack your kid, it's probably not working. So try another method. What do? I put my kid in the corner once. And since then, I've threatened to put him in the corner, and he just basically does what he's told after I say, I'm gonna put you in the corner. Should it come to that? Probably not. Have I had a lot of experience with this? No. He's only 3. I'm sure at some point I'm going to have to switch tactics because he's going to call me out on my bullshit. And I think that that's the thing with parenting. It's an evolving thing that you constantly have to keep making adjustments for. The object of it should be to make your kid have the best chance at success in life that you can. It should not be, you're annoying me, stop annoying me, or I'm going to get physical. As far as shaming goes, I think that's one of the dumbest things ever conceived by parents. Again, if you do it, fine. But when you're taking your kid out on the street and strapping a sign around him that says, I'm a liar, I stole a nickel from the drawer, whatever. Is this when he does this, is this supposed to make him go, I'm never doing that again because I don't want to have to go back outside with a sign around my neck? Or is the kid going, if I do this again, are they going to take me back outside again and put a sign around my neck and stand beside me all day on a Saturday? Chances are they're not, because they seem like they were annoyed too. I'm sure there were better things they wanted to do on a Saturday. And also, putting your kid on Facebook when they do something wrong and being like, my kid is a douchebag, that's not constructive, and that doesn't teach them a lesson. First of all, it's not their Facebook, it's yours. So a bunch of parents are going to be like, oh, great job, way to go, way to stand up for yourself. But they're not getting any of that. You are the one getting it. Unless you share a Facebook with your kid, in which case you're weird. I understand checking your kid's Facebook, but I don't understand why you would share it. And if you're not sharing it, then there's no point in posting things about your kid online. It doesn't do anything except make people come to you and tell you what a great person you are, which I think is kind of the reason that you're doing it. Is there a correct way to parent? Probably not. I don't think. I know there was times when parents would take their kids outside and just beat the bejesus out of them, which is completely insane. And I don't think that when parents now are like, when I was a kid, I was beat. I don't think they look back on that time with like much rejoicing. I think they look back on that time like, Jesus Christ, my parents were fucking terrifying and I couldn't confide in them about any kind of emotional need. Of course, there are probably some parents who are like, emotions, fuck them. Don't be a pussy. See, that's the thing, is I don't think that there is an exact science to this. And I'm pretty sure that while some people may agree with me, some people are absolutely 100% against everything I'm saying and are absolutely sure that the way they were raised were right. And that's why they're so successful in life, because their parents beat them. I don't know. I'm not successful in life. My parents didn't really beat me. But I don't have a correlation between the two. The only thing I have a correlation of is when I did get smacked on the few occasions that I did, I was pissed off, and now I spend my life pissed off. It's probably why I'm doing these videos. So I guess my parents beat me into doing Facebook, YouTube videos about nothing that nobody watches. Anyway, discipline your kid any way you want, but don't emotionally or physically scar them in the process. The object of disciplining your child is to make sure that they don't repeat the action and that they succeed in life. What is success? Well, that is also up for debate. Whatever you find success to be, I guess, is what you're striving for your kids. So, that's all. Bye.